What is going on, YouTube? So come back today with another NFL video. This one concerning Sam Bradford. Like I said, last video I did about Texas. Sorry that I was looking so crappy. Still looking so crappy. I need to get myself together before I start the day today. But anyway, let's talk about Sam Bradford to the Minnesota Vikings. So trade went down, Friday? I believe it was. Friday or Saturday. Saturday. I'm a little bit behind on it, I know. I'm not going to give my overall reaction to it or break the news to you guys because, like I said, it's like 2 days later now. But I want to talk about, will it work? Are the Vikings still contenders? You know, I did a reaction to Teddy Bridgewater's injury and talked about buzz if Mark Sanchez or Michael Vick was going to end up going to the Vikings, and obviously it's Sam Bradford is the guy now. It was going to be Sean Hill, but now it is Sam Bradford, who honestly looked pretty good throughout the Eagles preseason. I did watch their game against the Colts, their victory against the Colts in the preseason. Bradford played well. Again, yeah, the biggest thing that I have a problem with for this trade is you need to fill a spot of an injured quarterback, and you fill it with one of the most injury-prone quarterbacks of the last 5 years. And that, to me, just, while it's a solid fill talent-wise, it just doesn't make sense to me logistically. Could it work? Yes, it might. The Vikings are still a very talented team, you know, barring Teddy Bridgewater. Adrian Peterson's still one of the best running backs in the NFL. Again, Teddy Bridgewater injury probably doesn't change that. I think as long as Bradford's able to stay healthy, at least stay healthy, then they'll be fine. He has a few weapons over in Minnesota. I've mentioned this a couple times. Cordarrelle Patterson, I think, can still do something. You know, even though he hasn't met the expectations since he was a rookie that he had as a rookie. But you also got Laquan Treadwell, who I still think will be a boss, even if he is a little bit slow. And then you also have Stephon Diggs, who had a very good season last year. Defense will still, in my opinion, be a top 15, maybe top 10 defense in the NFL. Should be improved, but I haven't looked too much into the Vikings defense, at least in a month. So I'm not qualified enough to either hate on them or give them the props that they might end up deserving. The Vikings right now, I would say expect an 8 or 9 win season at this point, but this very much opens the door for the Detroit Lions in the division, who I said were kind of 3rd or 4th in the pecking order before the injury to Sam Bradford. I thought the Chicago Bears were going to be very good this year. I still think they could be good, but they have not looked good through the preseason. It's not an encouraging sign. And the Lions look like they'll be all right. Like, I think they'll be fine. And they ended last year on one of the biggest hot streaks in the NFL, definitely in the NFC. And they didn't start off the year good enough to be able to make the playoffs. But like I said, Packers it's still their division to lose. I think it started out as their division to lose. And then also the Lions, like I said, I think it's a big chance for them to step up. At the same time, the Vikings, I don't think they're going to miss too much of a step. Teddy Bridgewater is a very good quarterback, but I don't. If Sam Bradford stays healthy, I really don't think there's an enormous difference between the two. I still think there's a difference, but not an enormous one. I think that Teddy Bridgewater is still maybe a top 15, not a top 10 quarterback yet, though. Sam Bradford's like if I had to rank him out, maybe between 18 and 22. When healthy, that's the thing. Healthy, you have to demote him just because he gets injured so much. But like I said, that'll pretty much do it for this video. I wanted to talk about, will this work? I think it could. With him staying healthy, that's my answer on the whole situation with 8 or 9 wins if he does stay healthy. I'm not saying that's best case scenario or worst case scenario. That's my realistic expectations. But anyway, that's pretty much it. So yeah.